I'm going to talk about that it's okay to be different. Since a young age, I wear different colored socks and different shoes. Why? Because I'm unique. A stand out from the crowd. I feel best when I'm being me. This summer, a funny thing happened. When I was in a bookstore with my mom, I realized everyone was really quiet, so I did what needed to be done. I started singing. As a joke, my mom pointed to a book and said, "Hey Abby, this book is for you." I take out and read the cover. Hear what it said. "You're Weird, a journal created by Miss Opals and anyone else who's unique is awesome." It's the best book ever. It's so everyone is good to be different. I have a expression of mind that may be a little different than you may expect. One of my best friends, Steven, he's the happiest person I know. Steven is 44 years old and has autism. Let me explain how we become special friends. When my mom, which is 30 years old, she was in a high school cafeteria about self-love with her friend. Then she passed the table with a boy who was in need. Steven was a boy at that table. He shouted out, "Hey, what's your name? Come sit with me." And when she sat down, in that moment, a special friendship began. Steven asked my mom 3 questions. He wanted to know what she was having for lunch, her phone number, and if they can be friends for 40 years. As my mom gave him her phone number and said yes, he called with excitement and said, "I'll call you every day." Since that day, in 1988, he has kept his promise and called our house every single day. Steven has had autism his whole life, but I think Steven is always perfect the way he is. One of my favorite memories with Steven is when a fire truck passes us. He shouted out, "When I grow up, I want to be a fire truck." He loved the idea of being a fireman, but he loved the idea of being a fire truck. Have you ever met someone who can eat a steak, slice of pizza, French fry, apple pie, ice cream, and they're still starving? Well, Steven eats all that almost every time we see him. And the one that I remember the best is when we play hide and seek. He always hides the closet. Steven is perfect the way he is. He don't lie or live like anyone else. He don't want himself to be anyone else, so he lives the way he is. We don't need to care for autism, just like we don't need to care for freckles. Autism is not a disease, just like brown hair isn't a disease. We don't need to fix something that isn't broken. I look up to my Uncle Steven as the happiest person I know. Steven has always had autism for her whole life. Don't be afraid to stand out, wake up, jump out of bed, and be exactly who you are. Thank you.